It's a song from my mommy.
How do you spell it?
Give me an M. L. M. Give me an O.
Give me an
O. Give me an M. L. M. What's that spell? If you have a stroller but you're still a rock and roller, you're a mom.
You're a mom.
If you're tired of doing dishes and you know who almost fishes, you're a mom.
You're a mom.
If you have a lot of fun but your work is never done, you're a mom.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
You're the boss, the driver, the ultimate survivor, a doctor, a cooker, your man thinks you're a looker. If you work all day but you never get paid, you're a mom. If you need a sick day but instead you're gonna play, you're a mom.
You're a mom.
If your first occupation sounds like a sweet vacation, you're a mom.
You're a mom.
Your living room floor looks like a toy store, you're a mom.
You know what I'm talking about. 2, 3.
You're the boss, the driver, the ultimate survivor, a doctor, a cooker, your man thinks you're a looker. If you work all day but you never get paid, you're a mom.
Hey everybody, I'm a mom. Okay, I just found that song. It was fun, so I had to play it. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Mommin with LBeast. How's everybody's day? Did everybody have a wonderful day? Hi, Dina. Hi, Trevor. Hi, Ruby. Hi, Kirk. Hello, Margaret. How are you all? Welcome. Welcome to my live. Okay, so I don't know what I'm talking about, really. My morning crew, who's not here, gave me a couple ideas, but again, they're not here to follow through with the interactions. So, does anybody have any mommin concerns for the week? Anybody have? Hi, Gracie. How are you? Hi, Lisa. My friends this morning said I should talk about dating, whether it be my kids dating or hey, Ernesto, what's cracking? Whether it be my kids dating or my dating. I don't even like to think about my kids dating because that's a tough one. Luckily, neither. Well, I guess Kyra has a friend. It's tough. Like you just have to kind of lay boundaries down. We kind of bounced on that or touched on that a couple times before in a different life. Hi, Jessica. How are you tonight? My hair looks different. It's darker. That's it. No gray. I covered those. Hopefully it's a good different. Thanks, Ernesto, for noticing. Okay, so mommin. So right now we're talking about dating. Dating with teenagers. So my teenagers, there's just little rules that we have for them. The rules are pretty simple. They have to ask permission before they go out with their significant person. They have to let us know where they're going. They have a curfew when they're out with them. On the first few dates, my daughters have to drive themselves so that they have an escape route if they need it. It's okay, Jessica. It's still here whenever you're done. Yeah, Maggie, less gray. Thanks, Ernesto. Yes, that's my little sister making fun of my gray because she doesn't have as much as I do because she's younger. Whatever. Anyway, so the first few dates, we always make sure that my daughter drives on their date so that they have an escape route. Like if the boy gets weird or he gets handsy or he makes her uncomfortable, she has her keys. She can just take off and leave whenever she wants to. She doesn't have to rely on him to bring her home or mom or dad to come pick her up. So that's our first rule. There's obviously the basic rules you give your kids when they're out on dates. Be appropriate. Don't do things that are illegal. You know, basic. Anybody have any dating advice? Because, again, I'm new to this whole my kids are dating thing. Because, well, I haven't had to handle that very much. So, that's one little topic that it's just an easy thing to touch on, especially if you have daughters. If you have boys, tell those boys, hi Terry Wooten, tell those boys to be respectful, be gentlemen, open doors, be kind. I don't have boys, so I didn't get a chance to raise my boys that way. But chivalry is not dead. Hi David. Chivalry's not dead. Make sure to teach your boys to be young men who are kind and open doors and treat ladies with respect And because that's huge. When one of the boys comes over that's seeing my daughter and he is respectful, yes ma'am, and it's not just in front of me, but it's when I'm not in the room too, he's respectful. Those are the kind of boys I want my kids to be dating, and those are the kind of boys that their mama did it right. So for those of you who have boys like that, congratulations, because it is a rarity nowadays to have boys who are gentlemen and truly kind and truly respectful of your daughters. So that's another big one. I like to meet the boys before they're allowed to take my daughters out. They have to come meet me. They can't just meet and hang out. They have to actually come here, meet me, spend a couple hours at my home. What about my dating? Yeah, you do, Ernesto. Hi, Charity. My dating's great, Ernesto, actually. It's very nice. My nephews are extreme gentlemen. My sisters did excellent with my nephews. My nephews are great. Good evening, Mary Koontz. Or Koontz. My nephews are amazing. They actually are super great. They open doors for ladies. Even my daughters, they'll ask them if they need them to carry their heavy bags from the store. My nephews are actually great. They're all going to come over here and help me get my property under control, because it's a lot for me to deal with, and they always come over there like, hey Dodo, do you need anything? And they're gentlemen. They see me struggling with a weed eater or with a chainsaw or whatever, and they're like, do you want us to help you with that? Of course I always say no, because I'd rather do it myself. But they are all going to come over. We're going to have a work day, and I'm going to coordinate them all, and I'm going to make sure that my house and property gets all cleaned up outside. But that's because my sisters raised them to be gentlemen, to be kind. And good evening, Debbie Blosser. How are you? Blosser? Is it Blosser or Blouser? I think it's Blosser. Thank God, Ernesto, go away. Yes, he does. Hi, Susan. How are you? We're talking about mom and stuff, and Ernesto's being crazy. Oh, my gosh. Ernesto, yeah. Whatever, dude. You're crazy. Anyway, so yes, raise your boys to be gentlemen, and raise your daughters to respect themselves and to respect the people they're dating, and to always have an escape plan if a date goes wrong. My kids actually have mace because, well, I want them to protect themselves. Hi, Steven. How are you? So anyway, yeah, so hi, my beautiful friend. How are you, Susan? I need to come down and see you guys. I do. I need to make a weekend soon, if that works for you. Because I need a break. I need a vacation. And that would be a perfect vacation, to come see you guys for a couple days. Just fun and laughing. I would love to come laugh with you, Susan. So my dating is a little different story. So dating with kids is, it's a new thing for me, obviously. I am learning that it's definitely a balance to date when you're an adult and you have, tons of kids. So luckily I have two sets of kids. So I have my bigs, and then I have my littles, so that it makes my dating a little easier, because I can get out, because I have the big girls that can babysit and help me out quite a bit when I do want to go out. However, it's definitely different. Like, I don't go on like nighttime movie dates and out to the restaurants all the time during the evenings. Like, dating for me right now, with this new person, is more day dates, more coffee dates, more lunch dates. But it's been really, really great. Like, we have had a lot of quality conversation, a lot of quality time just to get to know each other. And my kids are actually excited. Oh, perfect. Thanks, Mom. To that I said thank you so much. And my kids are really excited, because he is just a genuine, kind person who, like the other day, he just called, and I met him just because I was having a crappy day, and he just wanted me to feel a little better. So I met him. We talked for 20 minutes. He gave me a great hug, and I play with my hair all the time, Ernesto. I'm not nervous at all. I do lives every single day. It's just I got great hair. I like it. So I always play with my hair. So what happens when you have pretty hair, you like to play with it and touch it, and it's soft and beautiful, and it's great. And I can see it. So if it's like out of place, I can see it out of place, so that makes me play with it too. But no, I'm not nervous at all. Anyway, so yeah, that's another thing, is dating with kids is a lot more difficult because my hair is fantastic. Charity, thank you. You tell me that all the time. Your hair is fantastic too. This live is just all about my hair. Okay, so another thing with dating with kids is it's really hard because, like, I am very protective of my children. So my children don't meet anybody I'm dating until I'm sure that it's going somewhere and that it's actually a solid relationship. So, you know, as I'm dating, you have to balance that, especially if they have kids as well. And so, like, right now we're balancing 7 kids between the two of us. And, we have 7 kids between the two of us, and we're not going to introduce our kids because he's equally as protective of his kids. So that's another thing with dating as an adult single mom. It definitely is a challenge to make sure that you can spend the quality time with the person that you're interested in, and yet you're not sacrificing time with your kids. So I always arrange it so that he works away from his home. I do not. So my schedule's pretty flexible. I can arrange my schedule around whatever I want to do throughout the day. So my kids have days where they have, there's a lot of babies. They have days where they have activities with their cousins or with their sisters or with their dad. So I make sure to arrange my days with going out and meeting for lunches or coffee or whatnot to when they're not here, so that I'm not taking away my time with my kids. I mean, my work I can take time away from because, like, when I'm done doing this live, I have some ads to make for my unique business, and I also have to do some homework for one of my the groups that I'm in. Excuse me. One of the groups that I'm in that is a self-improvement group that's helping me to learn how to be a better businesswoman, how to be more confident in myself, and that helps me, like, be accountable, because if I don't do the things, I get removed from the group. So I've actually put it off all day because I had stuff going on, and I had to grocery shop, and I had to take Lexi over to my sister-in-law's after her dad picked her up and brought her here, and yet another challenge. When you have a child that is not yours, that's in and out, you have to arrange your schedule so that she's not missing out on the things that her sisters are doing because she wasn't here. So, like, she got here and she'd missed Bible school, and she was really bummed out about that, so I just made her seem like she doesn't start until tomorrow. The 4-year-olds start Tuesday. But that made her feel better, and then she was bummed out that she wasn't over with her cousins having fun. I was like, well, that's okay, because Auntie says I can bring you over. So then I took her over there. Hi, Steve. So I took her over there, and she got to go play with her cousins, and she's spending the day over there. Hi, Sam. And then her auntie's going to bring her home just right before bed. She's going to bring them both home, and then they'll get ready for bed, go to bed, and they get Bible school in the morning, which is amazing because then I can have some time to work and hang out with my handsome friend without sacrificing time with them as well. Hi, Gregory. Happy Monday night. I hope you're doing great. So anyway, so yeah, that's the thing that I'm learning with dating as an adult with children is balance, so that I'm not sacrificing time with any of the people, but I'm a great scheduler too, so that helps. If you're really OCD about your day and plannings, I do that, so it helps. Charity, do you have any topics I can talk about for you guys? You keep saying you're going to think of some and you never do. And that's a problem for me. These lives, if I don't have anything to talk about, get a little boring. So somebody asked me a question about parenting. I don't know that I'll have a great answer, but I might. I pull a lot of interesting things right out of the air and just, like, word vomit them all over you. I'm not going to lie, guys, it's really weird because I do makeup lives every day, putting on my makeup, and it's really weird to do a live video where I'm not putting on makeup. It does make it a little more interesting because, well, I get bored. I'm looking for my lipstick, the one I want. Thanks, Bernie. Anyway, Charity, where'd you go? Okay. More stories about my children. So Lexi, oh my God, so Lexi's mom called me yesterday and we were planning on Well, say something about anything, any question for any parenting thing or anything that parents would want to know about. You have kids, you should know questions for parents. Maybe a way that I do something is different than a way that you do something. Anyway, so Lexi's mom called me the other day, and Lexi's mom and her dad both, oh, that's a good one. Both her mom and her dad, and sometimes me, have potty mouths. And so the other day, Lexi's mom said, darn it, in front of her. And she goes, Mom, you can't say darn it. Hi, Dara Marie. You can't say darn it, Mom. That's a bad word. And she's like, well, crap. And she's like, well, you can't say that either, Mom. That's a bad word. And she's like, well, what other words can I say? And she's like, you can't say poop. You can't say shit. You can't say damn. Those are all bad words, Mom. So from the mouths of babes, she's hearing all these things. So Shauna and I were talking, and I'm like, okay, so basically we all need to close our mouths and watch what we're saying in rooms where she could hear us. So that's another thing with littles, I know, is they're little sponges. Hi, Serena. They're little sponges, and they're going to hear what you say, and they're going to see what you do. So make sure that the words coming out of your mouth, when you're around them, are words that are appropriate to come out of their mouths, because they will mimic their parents. They will mimic the people that they love, and that's us. So be cautious. Charity asked a question about jobs. How hard it is to push your kids to get a job. Okay, so I have two big kids, and my two big kids were very different. My oldest daughter had one job, and the manager just overwhelmed her with extra hours. And so we allowed her to quit that job because the manager, she was supposed to be part-time, and she was working 40-plus hours a week, and she was overwhelmed because she was still in high school. So we allowed her to quit that job so she could focus on finishing her senior year out. And after that, it was extremely hard. Like, we were on her all the time. You need to at least put in 2 applications a week. It doesn't matter if you get the jobs, just put in 2 applications a week. So for her, it was extremely hard for us to get her motivated to get a job. But then finally, we were just like, hey, you're graduating high school. You have to start paying bills. And we gave her the 2 bills that she was going to have to pay each month and said, that's on you. We're no longer paying for those things. As soon as you graduate, you're an adult. You have to do that. She did still give her 2-week notice. Yes, Mom. So once it became like a grown-up responsibility, like, how am I going to pay my car insurance if I don't have a job? That's when she got motivated to get a job. Hi, David. So, for her, it was a lot more difficult to get her motivated to get a job. Now, Kyra, our second daughter, she loves to make her own money. She hates to ask Mom and Dad for money, which is amazing. She likes to have her own money. She always has been that way. So when she was 14, she started doing work for her dad. Her dad hired her because we had a company, and we let her do the lawn mowing down at the fields at the airport and everything. Hi, Tiny. We let her do the mowing down there, and it was gross. Like, she'd come home black from head to toe, but that kid was so excited to go out there, mow a lawn, make some money, and be able to have extra money in her pocket that she earned. And so this year, after school ended, we allowed her to get a job, and she got offered a job down at the airport again. Hi, Stephanie. Good evening. So we allowed her to get a job down there, and she's doing a great job. And the owners are friends of mine, and my ex-husband's, and they say, hi, Penny, how are you? And they say she's doing an amazing job. All the skydivers down at the drop zone, they adore her. I'm friends with a lot of them, and I get text messages all the time complimenting me on how well my daughter is doing down there and what a great personality she has, and that she's super sweet, super kind, and they're just really proud of her. And, you know, it's nice to hear those things from somebody that doesn't know you that long, but knows that your kid is pretty awesome, and that has to be due to the fact that they had some good things put in them. So that's pretty good. I am really, really good, Penny. How are you? Penny, I'll call you later tonight if you're going to be around, because we need to catch up, my friend. For real. She did do the daycare too. I forgot about that one. During school, she actually did do daycare. She went to school on her... 1 second. Hi, Kyra. I'm on live video right now. What's up? Okay. 2 o'clock on Wednesday. I'm not sure why. What's up? For what, honey? I will see what I can do. Yes, baby. All right. Are you on your way home? Okay. I love you. Bye. Sorry. Parenting. And now my littles are coming home, so they're gonna get really noisy because they haven't seen me all day. So that's gonna happen. Sorry. My sister-in-law brought them home. So anyway, where was I? Perfect, Penny. I'll call you in a little bit. Hi, Deborah Hatch. How are you this evening? Thank you, Dara Marie. Guys, if you are watching on the live, you know it's live from the red box in the corner. If you can hashtag live down in the comments so I can thank you for watching. Also, if you're watching on the replay and you can hashtag replay in the comments down below, I would love to say thank you for watching my videos and or acknowledge the fact that you watched my videos and took time out of your day to see what I have to say. And if you like anything I have to say or have any questions, just comment them down below because they do scroll across and I can see them. Hi, Isaiah. How are you? So anyway, that was a great demo. What do you mean, Ruby? Taking the time to parent? That's my job. One of my many jobs. So for those of you who don't know who I am and don't know what I do, my name is Laura Bush. I am a single mom of 4 beautiful daughters. I am a single mom of 4 wonderful daughters, ages 4 to 19. I custom design and imprint apparel, and I also embroider. That is my first job. My second job is I sell unique cosmetics. I'm a pink presenter status salesperson, I guess, for unique. And that is what I do. I do a live video every morning. It's called Get Ready with LBeast. It's usually between 9 and noon. Occasionally it's a little earlier, depending on my day. Hi, Missy. How are you? So that's what I do. So if you guys need any custom apparel printed or embroidery done, or you want to look fabulous with my amazing makeup that I'm using, because if you guys don't know about my unique makeup business, this makeup that's up on my face is the presenter's kit, the artist kit, and it's kind of beautiful, and it's $159 this month, but it's $376 worth of makeup. So if you're interested in makeup that I am wearing, message me, and I will get in touch with you and let you know all about it, because it's amazing makeup. And I always like to just throw that in there. Always a salesperson. My kids didn't even come out here. Weird. That's amazing. They just went in the house. Oh, they're going to destroy my house. I just cleaned it. Hi, Karen. How are you? I like how your name is spelled. So anyway, anybody else have a question? We just talked about dating as a single mother and about your children dating. We also talked about jobs and encouraging them to get jobs. Oh, that's where we were at. Kyra. She actually, in high school, she was working as a daycare provider. She was working at a little daycare in Malala after she got off school. So she would go to school at 7:30 in the morning. She would finish out her day at school, and she would go directly over to the daycare and work until 6 or 7 o'clock at night. And then from there, she would come home, do her homework, get ready for the next day. But that, again, that's one child who is extremely determined to make her own money and to have her own things. So each kid is different. You just kind of have to find out what they need and to get them motivated. Sorry, my kids were trying to get my attention, telling me that they wanted my attention. Motivated, yes. Kyra is a very motivated child, so you have to just figure out how to motivate your children in the ways that they need to get them where you want. I mean, basically be creative. So with my oldest daughter, when she didn't want to get a job, we had to threaten her with, how are you going to pay these bills? If you don't pay these bills, you're not going to have a car. Again, it's different with each kid. Like with my littles, if they want something, I say, well, how are you going to earn it? Because I'm teaching them at 9 and 4 that things just don't get handed to them all the time. These videos, this is just Mommin with LBeast. This is just a mom out here. People ask me questions about Mommin. I ask them questions about Mommin. It is basically just for it takes a village to raise kids, and sometimes it's nice to bounce stuff off other parents. So that's what I'm here for. Yes, making them pay is a great motivator. McKenna, my 9-year-old, is extremely, extremely, extremely responsible And like she wanted what game is it? She wanted Roadblocks, I think, on her iPad, and it was $7 to buy it. And so I told her, hey, you want that? That's fine. My credit card will pay for it. However, how are you going to pay for it? So McKenna, she cleaned up the counters. She has this one big, nasty, dirty counter that she plays at. It's her slime counter, and we kind of let her have her little slime area, but it was overrunning with crap that she'd kept bringing out. And I said, hey, you want to earn some money, you go clean up your slime counter. You make it so that people don't walk in my house and see a nasty, disgusting mess, but they see an organized corner that is a kid corner. So she did that, and then her little sister destroyed her room. So I said, hey, your sister destroyed your room and your playroom. You need to go clean them up. And she didn't want to. And I said, hey, you want that game? Hi, McKenna. You want that game? You have to go do your chores because you have to earn the money to pay for the game, because mommy doesn't just work to pay for games. Mommy works to provide food, clothes, a house, gas for the car. You know, if you want something, you have to earn it, and you have to learn how to be responsible enough to earn it. So that is something that I'm starting with my littles very young. You want it, I would love for you to have it, but you have to earn it and be responsible. So that's another way is, you know, just kind of teaching them the value of $1. When it's $7 that they had to do all those things for, it's a lot different than if it's, hey, mommy gave me this, now I want the next new thing. So that's definitely something that helps, is motivating them young. And then by the time they're teenagers, hopefully they have a good head on their shoulders and they already want to get a job. So what's another question you guys have? Right now I'm watching them play on the swings. They just got home. Auntie just left. My kids are so cute. This week is Bible school for my littles. So they're so stinking excited. They get to go to Bible school every day, Monday through Friday, from 9 to noon in Meadowbrook area. And this camp, they love it. They go every stinking year. They have so many activities. They get free t-shirts. They get all these crafts and stuff that they make every single day. That's something that's great for summertime when you have kids, because I know that as moms, it's overwhelming to have them home all day, every day for like 2 months. Like, that's a lot, especially if you're a stay-at-home mom who works from the home, or a stay-at-home mom that it just needs a break, because moms, we all need breaks. Trust me, I need breaks every day. I don't really get a lot of them because I have a lot of kids. But will my kids do my printing for me? That's funny. My big girls know how to help me with designs. So if I get into a pinch and it's an easy design, I'll throw one of my big girls on the computer and say, will you design that up, and I'll finish it. They don't love the printing room because, and hi Donna, I didn't see you pop on, but it's good to see you. They don't love to go to my printing room because my printing room gets extremely hot. On a summer day in my print room on a Friday, it's probably 100 to 120 degrees in there. So it's really, really hot. So they don't love to come in there. However, my little girls, they love spending time with mommy, and they love being useful and helpful. So my little girls will come in, especially the 4-year-old. She loves to help mommy. And so there's certain things I'll allow them to do. Hey, Ames, there's certain things I'll allow my littles to do. Like McKenna, I'll let her use the heat press to press a shirt before I print it, because she's tall enough she can manage putting the shirts on there and doing that. She can also fold the shirts because she has learned, and she's very detailed. So she has learned how to fold the shirts the way that I fold them, because I fold them a very specific way. And Lexi, hi Elaine, how are you this evening? And Alexis, her job is to take the shirts out of the dryer and put them in a pile. And she's actually really cute because that dryer, y'all, is hot. Like, it's super, super hot. It runs at 700 degrees. So when those shirts come out, sometimes they burn my fingers. But Lexi will grab them and she'll put them on the counter and she'll flatten them out, because she knows that mommy likes things to be perfectly flat so you don't have all the wrinkles when you go to put it on the printer. So she'll do that, and she's getting very good at it. She's been doing it with me because she's home all day, even during the winter, because she doesn't go to school. She's in preschool, so she's only gone a couple hours, if that. So she loves to come out there, but my big girls, not so much. Hi, Emily. How are you? My mom does help me. Thank you, Mother. I would like to acknowledge that. When I had my shoulder surgery and my hip surgery this last year, my mom really stepped up. I was out there with her, and I was doing the one-handed, like putting the shirts on and stuff, but my mom definitely did the leg work when I couldn't do it, and when I was on crutches, and when I was on my cane, and when I couldn't bend down to pick things up. My mom was out there every week with me, getting them out there. And she doesn't like the print room because it's hot, but she was there. So I do appreciate my mother for that. And many other reasons. I mean, I appreciate my mother because she's a great woman. You would not do it yourself, though. If you had a choice, the answer would always be no, thank you. I like to do it. It's fun. It is becoming a job, though, and it's a little less fun now that it's a job. Like, it's my full-time... it used to be my full-time job, but if I didn't do it, I still had Darren's money to fall back on. So now that it's an actual job, and if I don't make the money, I don't pay my bills, that's kind of a little less fun. But I still really enjoy it. And I am good at it. I am improving on it every day, and it is a lot of fun. So anyway, any other kid questions? We got off track again. I do that a lot. Like, I have a plan. I should write notes. Maybe a script. Amy, this color would look fantastic on you. Just so you know. Just want to throw that out there. Palette 3. Just putting it out there. Donna, your stuff is still here, by the way. Donna Hook. Just so you know. Anyway, what else, guys? Anything else, or are we done? 30 minutes, wham bam, we're done? My mom's a good helper. Buy the kit, Amy. You don't have to buy the kit, but you could, because it's awesome and beautiful. My photos I took this morning were pretty awesome, actually, with the sunlight and this beautiful pink look. It was nice. Anywho, oh, where'd Lexi go? Oh, there she is. Make sure they don't run to the street with the dogs. Charity, are you still here? Do you have another question? Hi, Eulenia. How are you? You're cooking. Cooking. Okay, Donna. Just let me know when. I'm trying to think of something else. You'd think parenting, I would know a lot of questions just to throw out there, but I always forget when I'm in front of the camera. Donna, I should have just given it to Maggie. She was just here. If she comes back this week and I haven't seen you, I'll give it to her. She can bring it to you because she'll see you way before I will. Or I could just run it down there. I could do that too. Hi, Danielle. How are you? Okay, does anybody else have any more parenting questions? I'm an open book. You won't embarrass me. You won't hurt my feelings if you ask weird questions. Hi, Lindsay Taylor. How are you? If anybody has any questions, please just write it in the comments below, and I will read it, and then I will respond to it in some way, whether it's helpful or not. Really, Mom? You've seen how lazy my children are. I try. Okay, so my mom says, do you have your children clean up their messes for themselves? So, hi, Greg. How are you? So the answer is yes and no. The rule is, if you create a mess, you clean it up. I was a lot better at enforcing the rule when I was a stay-at-home mom with just kids and raising them, and my house was my job. I'm a little less good at it now that they are older. That should be fine. Tomorrow should be fine. So yes, I am learning very much lately with picking up a second business that I need to have a little bit more follow-through, so they have consequences now. If they don't get their jobs done, they don't get the activity that they want, or the money that they wanted, or the treat that they wanted to go do. So that is something, yes, I was extremely good at it before, and I'm getting back to being good at it now because I kind of slacked off a little bit when I was home. I just would do it for them. So yes, like with McKenna, she has very well this last week and a half been able to clean up after herself and clean up messes that her little sister has created. Lexi does not clean things. Lexi destroys things, and that is something we're working on with her, is not destroying everything in the world. So that is something that we are working on little by little with her. It's not allowed, it's not acceptable to create messes that you are just because you're angry or you're bored, you want to destroy something. So her big thing is, it's so hard. And I'm like, well, just pick up that stuffed animal and go put it away where it goes. And then she'll come back and I'm like, okay, now just pick up that Barbie doll and go put it in the Barbie doll bin. And so with her, we just have to do like a step-by-step process, which is teaching her that you took them all out singly, you can put them all back singly. But she's a tough one. Her other houses don't really have the same structure that mine do. So it's a little bit more difficult. My face is all blotchy from my fingernails. Yes, taking things out and then putting them back. That is one that I did great with my big kids. Like, they could bring one bin out of their room at a time because I'm very much into organization. Good evening, Jennifer. So with my big kids, they had bins. So they were allowed to bring out one bin at a time. And then once they were done playing with that bin, they had to clean up that bin before they could go get a new bin and trade them out. So, yes, I'm getting back to that with my little girls. My big girls, they're slobs. I don't allow them to go places if their room is... Well, I don't allow them to have friends over typically if their rooms are disgusting, because their rooms are typically disgusting. And disgusting in my standards may not be disgusting in your standards. I just don't like clothes on the floor. I don't like food dishes in the bedrooms, you know, with the ants and the bugs and... But luckily, they both have their rooms and I don't have to go in them. If I want them, I knock on their doors and say, hey, come see me. I don't want to come in there. It gives me anxiety because I can't walk in their rooms when they're filthy. It makes my heart literally race to walk into their bedrooms if they're dirty. So I don't do that. So I do a lot of phone calls to my big girls when I need them. But they're teenagers. And you know what? They'll figure it out. Eventually, they'll figure out that they're slobs. So there's that, and their bedrooms are off the main house, so it doesn't really affect my main house being dirty. That's just more the little kids. And as far as dishes and like the main part of the house, my big children do have responsibilities. Like they have to help out with dishes or the floors every day or every couple of days, depending on my time schedule. I will have them, you want to go to your friend's house, that's fine, but go wash the dishes first. So it's a give and take. And especially since they know that I am doing all these other things by myself. Hey, Cadence, how are you? So yeah, that's where we're at on that. Any other questions? Anything? Hello, Israel. How are you tonight? Anybody else have any parenting questions? Okay, if there's no questions, there's no need for me, right? Again, guys, my name is Laura Bush. I am just here offering support as a fellow parent. It's called Mommin with LBeast. You don't have to be a mom to watch the videos. You don't have to be a mom to ask me questions. You can be a parent. You can not be a parent. I'm going to talk about kids. I'm going to talk about my 4 daughters. I'm going to talk about things that have worked for me that may not work for you. So if you guys, eating, how do you get? How do you get them to eat? When you figure that out, you let me know. My kids are super picky. So my kids have like core crap foods that they like. Oh, how do I get my kids to not worry about their weight? That's another tough one. Basically, I talk to my children about their weight in this aspect. I have always been a horrible example of, oh, my thighs are getting too big, I need to go on a diet. So, now that my teenagers are older, they say, gosh, I'm starting to get a little bit of extra weight here, I need to get this off. And instead of letting them just gripe about it, I say, okay, well, let's go work out. Let's go for a bike ride. Let's go for a walk. And I make sure that they eat. I say, hey, if you don't want to gain weight, you need to at least eat something because your body needs something. Otherwise, it goes into starvation mode and it grips onto everything that you are eating. So, if you want to lose weight, you start eating healthy. You start working out. So, if you want to lose 10 pounds, let's go do a 1-minute plank every day, twice a day. That's a good start for getting your core a little bit more strengthened. Let's go on a bike ride. Let's go down for a walk down the next road because that's a mile walk there and back. We can walk fast. It's a speed walk. It's more cardio. We have an exercise machine here. Hey, you think you're getting a little heavy? You don't just cut out the food. You go do something about it. So that's how I handle it. I don't allow them to stop eating. Like, I will make them a meal plan. If they want to know what foods are healthy, I will give them a list of, hi Jason, I'll give them a list of healthier alternatives. So I'll give them healthy alternatives for food to eat instead of pasta, because most of my kids love pasta, and I'll say, hey, that's a lot of carbs. How about we have fruits? How about we have vegetables? How about we have some protein in our diet? Yes, Mom, that's what I'm saying right now. I am telling them to eat healthier. I'm telling them to eat the right foods. Lay off the crappy foods like the pasta and the sugar, and get, my big thing is I'm always pushing water. My kids hate water except for, oh God. Ooh, almost lost one. Okay, sorry. Hi, Chloe. My kids hate water except for McKenna. McKenna absolutely loves water because from a very young age, I gave that child a lot of water. So, I'm constantly encouraging them. Like Lexi, she loves juice, but I will say, hey, you've had 2 tippy cups of you had 2 tippy cups of juice, so now you need to have some water because the water is going to make you grow strong and healthy. So I'm encouraging her. My big kids, it's a little bit harder for me to get them to drink water because they like the juice. So when they are complaining about their weight and they're complaining about that, I say, hey, you need to have, say you're 120 pounds, you need to have 60 ounces of water a day. You know, why do you think you see me in these live videos with my cup? This is full of water. I drink 4 of these a day because I need water. Water keeps you hydrated. Water keeps you balanced. Water helps to keep you full so you eat less. Your portions are smaller, but my portions are fruits or vegetables or food that is a little healthier. A protein bar. I won't just go have a candy bar. Even though I really love candy bars, I won't. Charity, it's just consistency. See, Chloe, you drink water. Water's good. 120 ounces a day is a lot. Like maybe too much almost. If you start to get dizzy, lay off the water because that means you're becoming water toxicity, which means you've had too much water. Yes, my mother is awful at drinking water. Hey, my baby's home. She had to take her dad home, so she's just now getting home from downtown Portland. She had to take her father home. He hurt himself today. What do you do? Anyway, next question. Anyone? Bueller. Anybody watch that movie? That's a great movie, by the way. It's an old school one. I don't even think my kids have watched that one yet. I should make them watch that one. That is something I do love to do, is I love to bring my kids into, like, my old world, and I make them watch shows that I used to watch. It's kind of entertaining. I have great kids, though. My baby made me popcorn. And, like, this isn't, like, bag popcorn. She went and hand popped this popcorn for me because she knows I love it. But I'm not eating it until after my live because I don't want to be like, ah. Ew, that's disgusting, Chloe. How was it? Actually, it would probably be good because I like chicken and waffles. I know that sounds gross, but it's really good. If you haven't had it, you should go order chicken and waffles somewhere someday. It's delightful. Anywho, Mommin with LBeast. Tomorrow morning, ladies, Charity and Chloe and Mom, if you want to watch too. I don't know if Cindy's here, but Donna as well. Tomorrow, I have, you only hand pop popcorn. I love popcorn. Like, I could live off popcorn alone. If I could have one food for the rest of my life and nothing else, popcorn. I have popcorn every night. It's my favorite thing in the world. And it's low calories, so it's not bad for you. Anyway, tomorrow's live video. I need to decide. Do you want me to go on at 7? Or do you want to have an afternoon, once my makeup is on, I'll do an afternoon video, just chit-chat. Chicken and waffles? Okay, so you've got your waffle, and then you've got, like, chicken. So it's literally chicken and waffles, like, but they're served together. It's like a deep-fried chicken, and then you have your waffles, and then Actually, the waffles have bacon in it and onions. I'm not going on both, Chloe. I can't do both. I've got things to do. I have to work tomorrow. Dina, you want me to go on at 7? Okay, I can maybe do that as long as my little ones get up and start motivating themselves because I have to have them out of here at 8:40. Both will work for me, but at 9 o'clock to noon o'clock, noon o'clock, I'm busy. I have a date. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Hi, baby. My baby's home. Say hi, Kyra.
Hi, Kyra. Nice to meet you. I'm Laura.
This is my Kyra. She loves being on my videos every day. Hi. How's Dad? Is he better?
Yeah.
My ex-husband hurt
I don't
himself
know.
today. Whoa, I'm almost done. Can you tell them that they have 10 minutes before they need to go in and get their meds and I'll be out in a minute? Oh no, Kaylin made that for me. Go ahead. Charity says, hi, Kyra. Oh my God. She just put her grubby hands in my popcorn, took a handful, took it like this, and then put it back in the bowl.
You birthed me. We have the
I did
same
birth
DNA.
you. We do have the same DNA. Hi, baby. Look how pretty she is. Hi, Shavara. How are you?
Oh.
Say hi, Shavara.
Hi, Shavara.
Ow.
Wednesday, 2 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Nose piercing. Thursday the 25th, 10:30 a.m. Haircut.
Okay. I love you. What are you telling your sisters? Do you remember? Hi, Corey Hunter. How are you? 10 minutes. Anyway, any other questions? You guys have any other questions for me? Sorry. She is gorgeous. My babies are very pretty. It's scary how pretty they are. Oh, there's crying. Luckily, Kyra just went out to get them. Anyway, okay, guys, if there's no other questions, again, my name is Laura Bush. I am a mama of 4. I run 2 at-home businesses so that I can be home with them. My Mommin with LBeast is legit just me coming online to say hi to my mom friends or dad friends. It doesn't matter. And if you guys have questions about parenting or about how to handle situations or how I handle situations, I've got kids in the 4-year-old range up to the 19-year-old range. So I've kind of got a big, broad spectrum of them. So I like to offer support where I can, and sometimes I need support too. So this is what this group is. It is just a group of people who bounce parenting advice off of each other so that we all feel like we are doing our best to encourage them and grow them. I also am a business owner. I own 2 businesses that I run out of my home. I own the Print Peddler. It's a custom t-shirt design company, and I also embroider, and that is customized. So if you want a specific thing on your shirt, say it's a funny meme, you just message me what you're looking for, and I can create it to be what you want specifically so that it is custom made, let's say Charity's way, so that it is exactly what she wants for her special person or herself. And then I also am a pink status presenter for Unique Cosmetics. I sell unique makeup, which is all up on my face. This is the artist kit that I am selling this month. It is one of the 3 kits that we are offering for the presenters. If you have any desire to wear beautiful, beautiful, long-lasting makeup that looks flawless at the end of the day, I did this at 9 a.m. and it still looks fan-freaking-tastic. Hit me up, say makeup down in the comments below. I will send you a link or I will answer any questions that you may have. They're doing a great big sale right now. It is a presenter's kit. You can literally grab the kits, take and wear the beautiful, pretty makeup, and do nothing else. Or you can go and become a presenter like me and sell the makeup